Tonight, the only social experiment to combine 8 beautiful women with 8 geeks is back.
Boom shakalaka!
8 brilliant men.
Do you know the mathematical number for pi?
As far as I remember, it's 3.141592653589793223842642233.
With no social skills.
I'm a big trekker. I catch, 2-3 episodes a day.
Have you ever gone on a date, like, ever?
Never. Really never.
They'll form teams with 8 gorgeous women.
Flirting is...
I think the easiest way to get anything you want.
Who could use some book smarts.
What weighs more, a pound of gold or a pound of feathers?
Gold.
What race is Mr. Spock?
German.
They'll live together under one roof for 8 weeks.
Do you like spaghetti?
Yes.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Do you want to make out with me?
No!
But this is not a dating show.
Raise your shirt with your hands like you're ripping it off yourself. And then say, no, no, no.
No, no, no.
This season, the challenges will take them even further from their comfort zones.
The first thing that I noticed about Sophia was that she was naked, and then the next thing I noticed was that she was naked.
Guess what, ladies? He's a virgin. Tonight, we'll probe one of the most
But in the end, the winners won't be determined by challenges, but by a shocking twist that no one sees coming.
Oh my God.
This is a trick.
Can beautiful women find confidence in more than just their looks?
I want to talk a little bit about immigration. It's all over the news. We've seen it time and time again.
I'm beginning to see that there's more to these girls than just fashion and lipstick. They're smart.
Can geeks gain the courage to come out from behind their books?
Live long and prosper.
My life is completely different because of this experience.
I'm pretty geeky for a beauty. Everybody needs to be here. I think that we are all chosen because there's reasons we have to be here.
What are your favorite type of girls?
Girls like you are my favorite type of girl.
Despite their differences, some found a connection they never thought possible.
You're not a geek.
You are me.
Sometimes it takes someone with nothing in common
I have faith in us.
to show you who you really are.
Teammates to the end.
You look so much more confident.
I'm happy with myself. I'm proud of myself and what I've become.
I'll take the geek out of the mansion, but you can't take the friends out of his heart.
Who knew I was such a genius?
I did.
Tonight, find out who will become more than just the beauty and the geek.
My name is Pio, but some people call me Pi. If I was to compare my dating life to baseball, I'm 0 for my life, basically.
For me, beautiful women are very much like a different species. It's as if they're Romulans and I'm the Federation.
I'd say that I'm smarter than 99.9% of the United States, maybe 99.99. It's hard to tell because all the tests I take only go up to the 99th percentile.
I am the lead singer of a Star Wars tribute band. We play rock songs that are inspired or about Star Wars. So we have a song called High Noon at the Pit of Carcoons. That song goes like, out here on trial in the sand, don't think I've got a friend in the land. Han Solo can't help with my fate, he's still blind from the carbonate.
It's easier for me to wrap my mind around the concept of 10-dimensional, compactified, enfolded space in quantum physics than it is for me to understand a woman.
The most common comment I get when people see my tattoo is that a Nintendo controller? And then I'm like, yeah. And they're like, but your name's Mario. And I'm like, yeah, isn't it perfect?
My probability of getting laid in any given night would be about machine epsilon, which is 2 to the negative 52.
But one thing that makes me mad about women is when they don't know about Linux, because it's like, oh, hey, my computer crashed, can you fix it? Well, I told you should use Linux. Windows XP is not a stable environment.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome to your new home. You guys excited to get started?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you head inside?
I'm Jenny Lee. It's easy to be me.
because being attractive makes life a little bit easier. That's not really fair, but it's not really my fault either.
Going into this is like going into a beauty pageant. I expect to win and will do what I need to achieve my goal of winning. I never thought of myself as a person that would go to Harvard. I mean, I remember when I met someone from Harvard, I was like, people really go there?
When I'm having conversations with others, I tune out a lot, and I just think about myself, and I'm like, I wonder what they're thinking when they're looking at me. I bet they're like, wow, you know, this girl's awesome.
I was a cheerleader in high school for all 4 years. Hornets got the fever, we're rocking to the beat. Hey Hornets, number 1, pour on the heat.
The last book that I read was Sweet Valley High.
I think my best feature is when I pout like this, because I'm good at it. And I can kind of get what I want when I do it.
In high school, I didn't really go to class at all, but I did really good in nail school.
Good morning, ladies.
Hello.
You should know that just above you are 8 brilliant men. Guys, you should know that just below you are 8 stunningly beautiful women. 2 groups that rarely meet. Until now. Each guy is going to partner with 1 girl. Guys, it's your mission to bring out her intellectual side. Ladies, it's your job to show them that there's life beyond books. And in the end, the team that makes the greatest transformation will walk out of here with $250,000. You ready to meet each other and pick your teammates?
Yes.
Guys, you'll proceed into the study. Girls, you'll head into the den. As you pass one another, take a little mental snapshot, because this will be your only chance to catch a glimpse of one another before choosing partners. Here's how it's going to work. 1 by 1, each group will send someone into the other room. But when that person enters the room, you'll all be facing the other direction. So you'll have to make your decisions solely based on what they say, not on how they look. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Then let the games begin.
When I first saw all the guys come down the stairs, it was like a huge car accident all at once, like a, what's it called? Multiple car accident.
It was cleavage everywhere. Everything just kind of blended into one super hot superwoman. I just noticed a lot of shine. I was almost blinded because they were just so shiny.
It seemed nice. Did any of them have glasses on?
Last time I remember seeing a group of attractive women collectively was in the last men's magazine I flipped through at the 7-Eleven while I was drinking my Slurpee.
Oh my God.
It was like, holy cow. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a dorkier bunch of guys in my life.
That is not what I expected. Oh my God.
What did you expect?
They all look too geeky. They look way beyond geeky.
Was it my imagination? Or did one of them have an airplane?
I hope not.
They're real pretty.
Who's stepping up?
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna
Who
do
wants
this?
to go over?
I'll go.
You want to go first?
Sure.
You got it. Make us look good, Drew. Yeah.
All right. The reason why I wanted to be the first one to introduce myself was because I just wanted to rip it off like a Band-Aid. You know, and just get it over with. Otherwise, the anxiousness, the nervousness, and, you know, everything is just going to accumulate.
We had our backs to the doors so that when someone came in, they saw the back of us. I was ready to pick a guy based on looks. So it was actually a little scary to go just by what they said.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Drew is my name, and business is my game. I am a double major in finance and entrepreneurship. I'm awesome with Excel spreadsheets. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek.
What's your favorite adjective?
I'm not exactly sure how to
Pick
answer
one.
that
Pick
question.
one.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. I hope you pick me. I was absolutely stunned you know, and didn't actually know what else to think except, okay, get to where you need to go without looking like an ass.
He seems funny.
He did say fantastic. Yeah. How could I say no? I had no strategy whatsoever, like how to pick a guy. I mean, I didn't know. His favorite adjective was my favorite adjective. Hi, I'm Erin.
I'm Drew.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
I really like your pants.
Oh,
they're really cool.
thank you.
Right on. What's going on with your shirt?
Oh, this is my favorite shirt, actually.
Is it?
It's got the stars. I got it so long ago that it's fading. So, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go get the bus room.
All right.
Whoa, I'm in heels, Drew. Yeah, wait, check it out. Like, this is cool, right? It's a little more zen in here.
I don't know what to say. I'm still stunned as to, you know, her.
Look at how awesome this is.
In this place it is.
I am confident about the way I look. I think that's important, but it didn't really matter what we look like, and that was the hard part.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Andrea, and what I would like from the person that picks me is the other half of the winning team, because I'm here to win, and I want someone who has the same goal.
I just have one question. If you had to choose one team, the Los Angeles Lakers or the Los Angeles Clippers, who would you choose?
Los Angeles has 2 teams. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What do you guys think?
Does anybody?
I liked her. I like Andrea a lot. I was really attracted to her confidence. I really felt like she took control of the room.
Hi.
Hi.
Andrea,
I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Matt is very small. He probably weighs less than I do.
I know 180 digits of pi, and that's one of the things that I'm very proud of.
Okay, good. So, should we go get our room?
I think we should.
All right.
Hello, my name is Sanjay. How you doing?
Hi.
I'm a funny guy. I can do a lot of imitations.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, awesome, because I love when people do like celebrity impressions.
What I do is I imitate household appliances.
Like a blender?
Oh, I can do blender. This is my best impersonation. Okay, so brace yourself, ladies, and prepare to be swept off your feet. That's a high-speed blender.
It was seriously the most annoying thing I've ever heard.
He's funny. He's very funny. So I just said, this is my geek, you know?
Hi.
Hello. Honestly, the first thing I thought when I saw Tori was, those can't be real. They're just so big.
This is perfect. This is perfect. I like it.
Okay.
This is it.
To me, the idea of waking up to a beautiful girl every morning is like if Brownian motion was inversely proportional to viscosity. Unbelievable.
Okay, hi, my name is Cecile, and my friends call me CCG. I like to laugh. No drama. Save it for your mama.
Political leanings are very important to me. Would you say you're more a red state or a blue state?
I live in California, so I'm the Golden State. Bye.
Thanks, CCG. I don't want her.
Is anybody jumping?
I feel like I could be with anybody, so.
It's all you, man.
All right. I think she's yours, Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate.
Cecile.
Cecile, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I was intimidated just by looking at Cecile, just because she, you know, not that I was looking, but I noticed that she had, her dress was not conservative.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
My name is Mario, like Super Mario. I like to play games. I have a master's degree in theology. I like to read, I like to write, and I like to hang out with my friends. So that's all I have to say. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say.
Very cool, dude.
All right?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Mario was really laid back, and you're just kind of like, oh, it's going to be more work or something like that.
Who's getting this guy?
I don't know.
Nobody's gonna take one for the team? He's probably not as bad as he seems.
Waiting for my beauty to come out. I could kind of hear him talking, saying, I don't want him, I don't want him, I don't want him, I don't want him. It's a blow to the ego whenever someone doesn't want you. It's like getting picked last for kickball.
But I feel like I need somebody who's like real silly and like tells a lot of
I'm sure he's
stuff.
a silly guy, he just doesn't know it yet.
Maybe once you get to know him, you can bring it out of him.
Why is it me? I definitely felt like it was a peer pressure moment. I think I just really wanted to feel like, okay, I know this is my guy, you know, and I felt more like I was pushed into it. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You're tall.
I'm Nadia.
And I'm short.
No, that's all right. What's
Nice to
your
meet
name?
you. Mario.
Again, that's right.
Mario.
Cool.
First impressions of Nadia were tall, model, nothing in common with me whatsoever.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
My name is Jenny Lee. I'm an expert on things I know. I put my mind to something, and I'm usually very good at anything I put my mind to. So you better pick me. Thanks. It was weird not to be seen. Usually I'm getting by based on my looks. Never really thought about that. I never really would admit that.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm Neil.
What's your name?
Niels.
Niels?
And I'm in grad school.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm doing electrical engineering. So I'll tell you all about cognitive radio and how it works.
Cognitive radio.
The short explanation is that, cognitive radio is the idea that you could build a radio that'll listen first and hear the available frequencies, and then it'll pick one to know.
He opened his mouth talking about, I couldn't even tell you, some kind of science, electronical thing of some sort. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to our room.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Hi.
My name is Scooter, which is a nickname I got in high school. It comes from the Muppet Babies. One of my favorite palindromes is actually Latin. It's in gaedum imis nocte et consumimer igni, which means we enter the circle at night and are consumed by fire, and was used to describe the actions of moths.
Do you know how to give a decent back massage?
I think so. I could try, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was definitely frustrating waiting. I was trying to take deep breaths, trying not to get too nervous. Meeting people has always been difficult for me.
I walked out of this curtain and saw Scooter and was as terrified of him as he was of me. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Great.
Excellent. Stunning and stunned would be the best descriptive word, but I thought she was stunning and I was stunned.
I definitely thought it was destiny, saving the best for last.
Aw. Hi.
Oh. Hi, my name is Pio. Alternatively, you can call me Pi. I attract people with my Brad Pitt good looks.
I honestly thought, oh, they're gonna get us these guys who are so helpable, and then when I saw them, I was like, no help. It's unhelpable. We have our work cut out for us.
So is that like a costume?
This is a sort of adaptation of Bermuda formal wear. This first day in the house has been pretty hectic. I'm not usually very good at meeting people right off the bat and kind of immediately getting to know them.
So what's like normal clothes?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, you'll see.
Oh.
Do you watch E?
No.
Oh.
I don't really watch that much television. The only stuff I really watch is
You want to go downstairs?
Star Trek.
You like Star Trek?
Huge fan of Star Trek.
Did you ever see the Trekkie thing?
Actually, the preferred term is Trekker rather than Trekkie, but
Why?
that's just usually the preferred term by people who enjoy Star Trek. Being this involved in Star Trek has not helped me get girls. I really love the optimism in Star Trek. That's something that's just,
I've never understood that at all.
well, it's. I would very much love to find a woman. However, if it came down to a woman or Star Trek, I would definitely have to choose Star Trek.
Maybe you can show me something about Star Trek sometimes. Star Trek. Trek. I don't watch Star Trek. And I thought I didn't know it was Star Trek or Star Trek. But it's Star Trek. Trek.
I'm gonna ask you a series of yes or no questions and just answer quick, okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Do you like spaghetti?
Yes.
Is your favorite color blue?
No.
Is your favorite team Lakers?
Yes.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Do you want to make out with me?
No.
Oh, see? Okay, let's see, I caught a girl once saying yes.
So, okay, you're a virgin, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, because you can't get no booty? Do you think, can you get booty?
Does that mean like, having sex?
Yeah.
Get booty? So get booty is having sex.
Yeah.
Booty to me, that means, pirate's treasure is the first thing that comes to my mind. But she explained to me that means actually sexual intercourse. And a lot of things started clearing up because I'm a big rap fan. Yo, can I get some booty? Booty, 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 rocket everywhere.
But do you want booty right now, or do you want to wait till you get married?
Yeah, I want booty. Rocket everywhere. If I were to say to you, have you ever gotten some booty? Do you know what that means?
Have you ever gotten some booty? I mean,
Okay.
like pirates?
Hi, do you know what booty is?
Pirate's treasure.
See? No one knows what booty is.
She taught me a lot of new things today. Tori is the beauty to my geek, the yin to my yang, so to speak.
Good morning. How's everyone's first night together?
Amazing.
Amazing. Wow. Well, I hope you all got some rest because your first challenge starts now. Girls, each of you is going to randomly pick 3 library cards out of this card catalog. Each card will contain the name of a book at the library. Using the Dewey Decimal System, you'll have to locate the books you've selected as quickly as possible from among the stacks. Now, guys, inside each book that your partner finds, there's a task designed to test your social savvy. The first team to find all 3 books and complete all 3 tasks wins. That winning team gets a free pass at our first elimination. So no matter what, your team cannot be sent home. All right, so guys, go ahead and have a seat. Ladies, stand behind your man.
It's obviously important to win a challenge so that we're safe from being eliminated. It's a huge strategy in this game.
On your mark, get set, go.
Right. Throw some elbows.
Tori. I was very impressed that Tori was the first one to get all the cards. That was actually kind of sexy and attractive.
Come on, Jenny.
I don't even know how this works. I don't even know what the Dewey Decimal System is.
I remember in 3rd grade we learned how to use the Dewey Decimal System. I don't remember anybody in my class having too much trouble with it. I didn't.
It skipped right over the number.
All right, Cecile has her first book. Andrea finds her first book.
Okay, mine really is not here. Mine's really not here either.
Mine's not here.
Mine's not.
Mine's not here.
Mine is not here either.
Mine's not here. Mine's not even here. I have everything else but mine.
Like,
you can't. I can't find. I see everything else. This is by like numbered order, and the number's not here.
I'm gonna cry.
No, I'm gonna start crying.
I haven't done this since 5th grade.
It's really not there.
All right, Jenny.
No, it isn't. I don't know.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Oh my God.
Here comes Cecile, has all 3.
When Cecile came back with the 3rd book, I was totally stoked. But then I'm also starting to feel nervous because I know I'm about to find out what I have to do.
I'm ready.
Okay, get a girl's phone number.
Got it.
Have someone rub suntan lotion on your back.
Okay.
And borrow a cell phone to make a call.
Okay, let's do it. How about a high five? Okay, great job.
Wait.
I got, okay.
I don't know. Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Kiss, kiss.
Good work.
I realized, whoa, we're in the lead. Uh-oh. Then I felt like the pressure was on me to bring it home in the end.
And Nate is the first one out the door.
Excuse me, sir. I'm really sorry to bother you. I just got done putting sunscreen on myself, but I can't get my lower back. Do you think you could put a little bit on my back? I'm just really fair-skinned, and I get burned even through my shirt. Okay, thanks anyway. Have a good day.
After I asked the first person, and they said no, I realized how sketchy this was. You know, someone that looks like I do, and like coming up to you and like, hey, can you help me? This is lotion.
Hey, oh, no.
Yeah, probably a good call. I might have said no, too.
And now Andrea has just showed up with all 3 of her books.
Borrow a cell phone to make a call. Great, go. Good luck.
When I was racing out of the library, I think the main thing on my mind was I hate to run, and I need to do that because I have to in order to make up 30 seconds that I'm behind Nate.
I would take the girls' challenge in a second.
getting somebody to rub sunscreen on their back. I was like, oh man, I'm about to make a fool of myself. Putting a little bit of sunscreen on my back.
All right, that's fine. Thanks.
All right, Kenny.
With 5 teams still in the library and elimination at stake, it is still anybody's game. Nadia finally gets her 3rd book, and Mario is out the door.
My opinion of Nadia has definitely changed based on her performance in the challenge. She has some skills.
Can you put a little bit of suntan lotion on my back?
No.
You think you could help me put a little bit of sunscreen on my back? I can reach everywhere but my lower back. I'm really fair-skinned. I'm really sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Just a little bit, just right here. I get burned even through the shirt on overcasted. Yeah, just a little on my back. Thank you so much.
And then there was one.
Being the last one was horrible. I was really mad just watching all the hopes and dreams of a win go down the drain. Tori, it's time for some mental toughness.
It was a really bad feeling just that I couldn't find a simple book.
I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home right now. Oh my God.
Still no pressure, Tori. Although you should kind of find it pretty fast. Being the last one was horrible. I was really mad. I really don't think she had a good grasp or even a close idea of how to use the Dewey Decimal System.
I'm not stupid, but it made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing. It was a bad feeling, a bad feeling.
Being set back by that much time, I knew that we were going to face some hardships.
We had 3 challenges for the guys. Get sunscreen rubbed on our back, get a phone number from a girl, and to borrow someone's cell phone to make a call. I still have a lot of approach anxiety going up and talking to attractive women. I was just going to ask if I could have your phone number.
No.
Messing up an approach with an attractive woman destroys your chances for reproduction ever.
Ma'am, could you please rub sunscreen on my back real quick? Because I'm going to break out if I don't in the next, 30 minutes.
I got my back rubbed by some woman who's old enough to be my grandmother.
I couldn't reach over there.
It was very,
There's women. Matt, go chase him. He's taking way too long. Oh my God. I was very frustrated when I saw that he was walking and not talking to half of the people. Matt! Ask her! Ask her! Well, it's a challenge. You have to run. There's no excuse for that.
You look like a cool lady, and I'm a guy who needs a phone number from a cool lady.
Dude, he totally stole my girl.
When I saw the other guys around me,
I was wondering if I could get your phone number.
Especially Scooter, I definitely felt pressure, and it seemed like it was anyone's game.
I promise I won't ever bother you.
Thank you so much.
Really, thank you so much. I really like your sandals, too.
Excuse me, man. I have a really big favor to ask. Could I just borrow your cell phone to make a really quick phone call? Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Do you think you have a cell phone that I could borrow for just to make a quick phone call?
I have a really big favor to ask. Do you have could I borrow a cell phone really quickly? I just have to make a 3-second phone call.
I really, really appreciate this.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. Go to school here?
Yeah. You go to school around here?
Yeah, I used to.
Oh, awesome.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Nate.
All right, have you completed all 3 tasks?
Yes, I have.
Congratulations, nice work. All right, come on over.
Thanks a lot, man. Have a great day.
I finished only a few seconds after him. It was disappointing.
There he is. Nate, congratulations.
I'm not okay.
I am so excited. I really, really like my partner.
Well, congratulations, you two. You just won your first challenge. And more importantly, you've ensured that you cannot be eliminated in the first elimination. So very well done.
It felt like a huge relief because I want this experience to last as long as it can, so I'm glad that I'll get to stick around for at least a little while longer.
We compliment each other. Okay, she hit my butt a couple times.
That's what happens when you win.
When Nate ran up to Cecile, I was pissed, just because I knew we had lost. I'm not feeling it with my partner.
Champagne, my favorite.
Pour it up.
Nice job today, guys.
Good job.
Wait, look, it says to the winner. To CCG and Nate Dogg.
Hello, everyone.
When Mike walked in when we were celebrating, I was totally like, oh great, what's going on now? I had no idea, but I knew something was gonna happen.
Nate and Cecile, you've earned a free pass at the first elimination. Big stuff. But you're not gonna need that tonight. That's because tonight, there is no elimination. That's right, no one is going home tonight, unless it's by choice. So you have to ask yourself, do you really want to be here? Because there is a way out.
Oh my God.
You have to ask yourself, do you really want to be here? Because there is a way out.
Oh my God.
I want each of you to think about this very carefully. Why are you here? And what do you hope to gain? Are you here for a life-changing experience? Or, for the right amount, would you give up and leave now? What is your price?
It was like a cannonball in the water. It was a really big moment. Suddenly we all had to completely reevaluate why we were here, what we were doing, what we wanted to get out of this experience.
Just go upstairs, discuss it just with your team, and then we'll all meet back down here later.
I work 3 jobs. For the right price, I would definitely consider it.
I just want to use this as a learning experience. And how can you put a price on that?
This is going to be very tough. Very tough.
What's your feelings?
I want to stay here. I was just so excited to do it, you know, and I feel so fortunate to have it. So it's kind of like, I don't want to just like give it up. What do you feel?
I want to stay. I'm all about staying.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
I want to stick it out.
When I first met Mario, I wasn't really like gung-ho on him being my partner, but I do like Mario. I think he's a really cool guy.
On the first impression when Nadia walked out, I thought she has nothing that she can offer me. But my opinion of Nadia has definitely changed. Teammates to the end.
Yes!
Oh, what do you think?
See, for me, I'm like living week to week right now. And it's like the only thing I'm ever thinking about. But then I think like, it's not, that's really selfish.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of us. The only reason why I would even consider taking a certain amount of money is thinking about my bills and how I'm gonna pay them. And then I'm thinking, there's some really great people here. This is so confusing. Would you leave at any price, Drew?
At what price do you want to leave?
In all seriousness, for the right amount of money, I think I
totally agree. So when we first got up to the room, it moved very quickly from how much should the price be to discussing the challenge and Andrea not liking the way that the challenge worked out for me.
You were just kind of like standing there, like, you know, like, I mean, I was running through the library. I wanted that, and I got it fast, you know? The thing is, like, we have 2 challenges coming up. I want to win those so we don't have the chance to get sent to the elimination
And I think
round. And you have to feel like that strong urge inside you too. Are you gonna like try?
I tried as best as I could, and there's nothing that pisses me off more than somebody telling me to try at something that's very difficult for me. I don't think I'm gonna get any better at the competition.
After the conversation Matt and I had, I think maybe we should take the money because he's hopeless.
The vibe at the house right now has changed a little bit. We were all happy-go-lucky in the beginning, but now you can cut the tension with a knife.
We're about to find out which ones of you are here for personal growth and which ones of you just want money. Now, each of you is holding either end of your team's baton. I'm about to offer you money to leave this game. If you want to take me up on my offer, simply remove your hand from your baton. The team whose baton hits the floor first gets the money and leaves the game.
I thought if anybody was going to drop their baton, it would be Aaron and Drew and Andrea and Matt, because they were the only two that seemed to me that had doubts.
Which ones of you would like to leave the game for $5,000? Now remember, you have to make this decision as a team. You both have to release the baton. $5,000.
There are some parts of this experience that you can't buy. I mean, I'm never going to be able to be around 8 extremely attractive women, probably ever again.
Okay. Who would leave the game for $10,000? $10,000.
Nate and I talked about it, and we already won the first challenge, so I'm feeling really good. So we decided we weren't going to leave.
Any takers? Okay. Would any of you leave for $15,000? Now that is a big pile of money right there.
I definitely had a moment of hesitation. Seeing those big stacks of $100 bills was pretty tempting.
That's when I was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe this is hopeless. I don't play to lose, I play to win.
And Matt didn't seem to have his heart set on it.
$15,000 and you walk out with the money. All right. Would you leave for $20,000?
When he got up to $20,000, we both looked at each other, and I felt deep down Drew still wanted to be here.
That is my final offer. Remember, only one team is going to walk out of here with the $250,000. The rest of you are going to walk out of here with nothing.
I'm so confused, like now that it's here right in front of me. We just got here. We haven't had a chance to transform yet, but maybe it's not going to happen at all, and I would rather have something than nothing at all.
$20,000. That's yours. Okay.
Give us like one more minute.
All right.
After the break, will Andrea and Matt leave the game for $20,000? And as the real challenges begin,
I'm Jenny Lee. Welcome to BATG Nightly News, where the
the beauties learn their current events.
This is a great book. I've read it, and I really enjoyed it. I read the first chapter. Partially.
While the geeks learn that being laughed at...
Hey, geek, what's your deal with all your books and studying?
...isn't always easy.
I can take my sexual frustration back to my high school prom. I didn't pay $200 for prom tickets to just get some crappy chicken and a candle.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our premiere.
If I should take my tongue out.
Remember, the team whose baton hits the floor first gets the money and leaves the game. Which ones of you are here for personal growth? And which ones of you just want money?
We got down there and we actually saw the money up close. We definitely started to talk about it.
20,000 was very thought-provoking. Like, I don't know, maybe.
All right.
Give us like one more minute. Nothing, or 250,000?
Andrea and Matt, I need an answer now.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're not doing it.
Okay.
Take it away so we don't have to look at it anymore. I really did think about taking the money, but $20,000 I was not going to leave the game for.
As much as I think it might have been a good thing to do if it was the right amount of money, I was a little concerned that I don't really want to look like a quitter.
All right, I'll take this with me. Now, what you can do is have the rest of the night to relax, have fun, and I will see you all tomorrow.
We're all staying! Yay!
When everyone decided to not take the money, I felt really good about the group because I saw that they were here for the right reason. To like, grow as a person, not just win money.
You weren't actually thinking about going home today, were you?
I don't know, it's a frustrating day.
Oh, don't say that.
I do really want to stay in the house because I think I could learn a lot from the experience, especially the girls. The girls are great.
You're cute.
I'm cute too. I think I definitely have a little tiny crush on Cecile. She's very attractive. She's very sweet. I like her a lot.
Girls rule, huh?
Girls do rule.
What are your favorite type of girls?
Girls like you are my favorite type of girl.
We're laying in the bed and I'm like, I don't want to do anything with him, really. I mean, what am I going to do with Matt? Like, no way, you know? It's just when I get bored, I want something to play with.
Don't laugh. Oh, this looks pretty. Hold on, don't look yet.
Okay, I won't look yet.
This is gonna be really hot.
You're gonna look so cute, everybody's gonna want you. It hurts to be beautiful.
I turned him into Cece, which is me. And I was all excited about it, so we walk into the kitchen because I want to show them my makeover.
Oh my God, what are you letting her do to you?
What's going on here?
I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, you know, if anything, that was gonna lower his self-esteem, not raise it.
You think this is gonna help build anyone's self-confidence?
Just castrate him.
Yeah, I might be one of the quietest ones around here, but in the end, I was the one of the 8 who was upstairs with the girl when everybody else was down in the kitchen.
Matt, do you do everything that you're told? I know, like you need to break that habit.
Don't do everything I'm told.
The whole thing with Seal didn't really show any progress from Matt. It just showed that he can get played by her, just like thousands of other guys probably have.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
How's everybody doing? Great. Today, the real games begin. Here's how it's going to work. Each week, you're going to be getting some study materials to help you prepare for challenges. Now, the winner of those challenges gets the power to send 2 teams to the elimination room. Nate and Cecile, since you guys won last week's challenge, you're safe from elimination, but you will still compete this week for the opportunity to send 2 teams to the elimination room. And one of those won't be coming back. So let's talk about this week's challenge. You're all about to learn how to think on your feet in very difficult situations. Ladies, you're going to have to demonstrate your comprehension of the world around you and hold an intelligent conversation on current events.
I'm not a genius per se on current events right now. I'm more interested in, you know, what's going on in my life.
Gentlemen, you'll be preparing a little demonstration of your own, but it won't be about serious national issues. In fact, your challenge is anything but serious. Every girl wants a guy with a sense of humor, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is why this week you'll be tested on how funny you can be under pressure by preparing and performing your very own stand-up comedy routine at a world-famous Hollywood comedy club.
When I heard that I had to do a stand-up comedy routine in front of a lot of people, I was really scared. I didn't even smile. And I'm always smiling. What's going on there?
Your study materials are over here on the shelf. You have the rest of the day to prepare. Good luck, and I will see you all tomorrow.
There's so much study materials. We got 4 magazines on current events, a newspaper, and 1 book of Freakonomics that is on, I guess, the bestsellers book list.
So many paragraphs, I'm already bored. Where's the Panama Canal?
I'll give you 1 guess.
Well, I mean, like, ugh. Ow! I totally just hit my head on the wood.
I haven't read a book and, like, I hate reading. Like this, are you kidding me right now? This is a book. Do you see it? Like, it sucks.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy.
I mean, it's not going to be comfortable for you either to get up there, and if they don't laugh, it's going to be the hardest thing, I think, for you guys.
Yeah, but if you set the situation in a certain way, like if you just break out like one of the pickup lines that people joke about at MIT, which is one of the things I was thinking throwing in there.
Which is what?
So let's say I wanted to pick you up. I would say, I wish I were sine squared and you were cosine squared, so together we could be one. That's one of my favorites, but.
All right, next up is Drew.
Performing in front of people is like my biggest fear. It really is. It's just, I lock up, I freeze, I get a loss of words, I can't do anything. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be, I forgot my line.
I think the stance and like the whole confidence thing is number one. You need to get that before you can move on to anything.
Okay.
Practice walking out again, but make that first phrase be really like a attention getter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for having me here. My name is Drew. I'm a funny guy, but looks aren't everything.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's getting better. Every time you've done it, it's getting better.
I very much agreed with her advice. You know, if you look like a limp sausage, then you're going to sound like a limp sausage. I don't necessarily know what a limp sausage sounds like, but, you know, it doesn't sound funny.
Man, I haven't had much luck with the ladies lately. My last date kicked me in the wontons.
I'm very confident about my stand-up routine.
I should need to stop laughing at funerals. I've practiced it a few times, and it's almost good to go.
You know, I'm a big guy. I tried Atkins once, but you know, it didn't really work out. I mean, I'm Italian. Me and Atkins, we go together like Tom Cruise and Sanity. We go together like Paris Hilton and singing. We go together like Britney Spears and parenting.
Cecile and I, we're safe because we already won the first challenge. But I just want to do the best that I can.
Can I do one of my jokes for you guys? Okay. Hey, man, what's the deal with all those cows with the spots? Do they think they're in the army or something? Hey, who's gonna miss them? They're like 1,000 pounds.
I really enjoy stand-up. It's always been something that I would love to be able to do, but I've never thought that I could. I'll feel bad if it turns out that I'm not very good at stand-up comedy.
I'm more worried about my partner than myself. I put the effort in, working on my material. And Tori was one of the first people who went to sleep. I have my reservations about how she's gonna perform. She did not study at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Beauty and the Geek stand-up comedy showdown. Yeah. Right now, there are 8 funny guys anxious to make you guys laugh. But it's your job to pick the funniest. So, let me ask you a question. Are you ready to laugh? Yeah! Good. Please welcome to the stage, Andrew.
As you know, my name is Drew, and well, my name is Drew, and everyone in the audience, their eyes were like phasers just blasting at me. I felt as if I was a starship that didn't have any shields. A friend of mine was telling me, hey, you should go work out. You'd look better. I was telling him, I'm like, I do work out. You know, I was curling when I was playing chess. You know, I was going 1, 2, 3, checkmate. So a little bit of a workout there. So, thank you very much.
This challenge was definitely really hard. I was really proud of him for, you know, for putting himself out there.
I disappointed myself. I think I disappointed the team.
You didn't disappoint anyone. You did the best you can, and that's all you can do. You did good.
There you go.
I'm really worried that Scooter's comedy routine, nobody will understand it because it's too smart.
I come from Montana, where we simplify things by measuring the temperature in degrees above absolute zero. I mean, do you even know what I'm talking about? No, okay, I didn't think so. People are not all bad. I mean, we've only been around for a couple 100,000 years, give or take, and already we've got, you know, war, disease, hunger, you know, genocide. We've got tax evasion and fundamentalists and Republicans and spam, and we're just getting started. Sorry.
I
put myself out there, and I knew that I might not win, but it is a step in working on getting over rejection because it's a part of life.
Good job. You're sweaty.
Yes.
When I first saw the audience, I thought, oh, these people look like they like vulgarity. All right, I need to ask somebody a serious question. You, sir. All right, this is a serious question. Do you know what good Well, you gotta let me because I don't, all right? I said, hey, where do these people come from? First Presbyterian Church of Los Angeles? I can date my sexual frustration back to my high school prom. I went with this She left me during the middle of the prom. I saw her, I said, hey, you I didn't pay $200 for prom tickets to just get some crappy chicken and a candle.
Pai's routine crashed and burned. Like, all these bad words with no punchline. I was so embarrassed for him.
So, do you think I can win from what you've seen? Maybe.
How's everybody doing? All right, you know, my name's Nate. I think nature is pretty great, you know, I do. But if I would have designed things, I would have done allergies a little bit differently. Like, yeah, you know, instead of making people allergic to small things like peanuts and strawberries, I would have made people allergic to really scary things like tigers and sharks, you know? So it's like, uh-oh, a rash. There's a tiger somewhere. You know? It's like, my nose is running. Where's that shark? Uh-oh, I got a rash too. It must be a tiger shark.
Nate just went up there and killed it, pretty much. He just did so good.
I'm feeling a little nervous and freaked out about going up on the stage and performing my act because Andrew's very critical and I know a lot is on the line here, so I'm really worried about that.
What happened to the grape when it got stepped on? It let out a little wine. And what do you call a bee that makes milk instead of honey? A booby. So can someone please ask me if I'm an orange?
Are you an orange?
No.
I was very proud of Mal. He didn't freak out and, you know, basically blow the whole thing. So I was proud.
Hey, everybody. Hey. Don't you love LA? Yeah. I love LA. You know what I love most about LA? Boobs. They're everywhere here. And I know they're not real, but I love them anyway.
Niels really pulled it off. He did better than I thought he was going to do. He exceeded my expectations.
What a great challenge.
Super proud of you.
Hello, my name is Sanjay. I am 100% pro-racial profiling. Just last week, I had to catch a flight. I became uncomfortable with this man who was familiar to me. I didn't trust him. I said, security, he knows where Osama bin Laden is. They interrogated him for 25 minutes. I went to this man and I said, Dad, quit lollygagging. We got a flight to catch. Doing my stand-up comedy for the audience is like watching my parents have sex. It's just awkward.
My name's Mario. I'm a big video game kind of guy. Play video games non-stop. Super Mario Brothers is the greatest game ever made. You cannot beat that game, right? But the problem with Super Mario Brothers, it starts getting ingrained into your subconscious, like you can't even get it out of there. And it always pops in your mind at the worst possible moment, right? Like last night, I was totally kissing on this chick I picked up at a club, and then here's what goes on in my mind. And then she broke my joystick.
I was so proud of him. I mean, I felt like he did it. I'm like, yes, we're gonna win this.
I never thought I'd be able to do that, and I did it.
I thought it
was great.
It felt okay. I had some.
You did the end. The end killed it. I think this challenge totally helped Mario's confidence. I mean, I think that's a huge step. Huge. Like, I really admire him for that.
Okay, now it's time to vote for the guy who made you laugh the hardest.
I was projecting good thoughts to the people out in the crowd, but they were probably thinking that I was projecting dirty thoughts to them.
Mario totally deserves to win. He did awesome.
The votes have been counted. The winner is... The votes have been counted. The winner, with 86% of the vote, is... Nate.
Doing stand-up is something that I've always wanted to do and never thought that I could. If I can go up on stage and make people laugh, like, who knows, maybe I can do whatever I want.
Well, congratulations, Nate. This is the second challenge in a row that you and Cecile have won, so you already were exempt from the first elimination, but now you guys have the power to send one team to the elimination room. Very well done. I will see you all a little bit later for the girls' challenge. Good job.
I would say the girls are completely jealous of me and Nate because we won again. So we rule.
Girls, your challenge is to play anchor woman. One by one, you'll sit in the anchor seat, read the introduction on the teleprompter, and proceed to interview an expert on world affairs.
I've never officially interviewed anyone. I just feel like maybe I meet a lot of people and our conversation tends to be interview type like.
Two nationally known award-winning TV reporters, Sam Rubin and Anna Cuevas, will watch you from the control room and judge which one of you does the best job.
Today's challenge is so important. I just don't even want to think about going to the elimination room. I hope I do well.
Tori, you'll be going first. The rest of you ladies, please wait in the green room. Good luck. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Remember this book from your study materials? Well, you'll be interviewing Stephen Dubner, who is a New York Times journalist and the co-author of this best-selling book for economics.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
She didn't read the book.
She's reading it now.
In 5, 4. Okay, stand by. I'm recounting it again. So I'm throwing it to you and you start.
Oh, shoot.
Stand by. 3.
Okay, go. Good evening. I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Tonight we'll probe one of the most enigmatic journalists' minds of the 21st century. Tonight we will, gosh. I wonder if I should take my tongue ring out.
Watching Tori's performance would be like if someone strapped me into the chair and forced me to watch all the seasons of Will and Grace.
I want to basically just talk about something that really caught my eye. What makes a good parent?
I saw her open the book when it was presented to her, and I guess she must have ran across parenting or something, because she brought that up, and that's all she talked about.
Do you think a lot of parents worry about, bringing a child into the world? How do parents feel like before they become parents? 2 parents in the home, or trying to be a parent? If they want to be a parent, perfect parent, but like a parent that can parent the mother or the father.
Yeah.
Parents in the home, and
Yeah,
are you a parent?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
She totally missed the whole gist of Freakonomics.
Oh God, did I look stupid?
He kind of just focused on, it seemed like parenting.
I knew right away that he wasn't happy with me. He wasn't gonna congratulate me or say, job well done. It's nonsense. I'm happy with what I did. I am.
Tonight we'll probe one of the most enigmatic journalistic minds of the 21st century, Stephen Dubner.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, and thank you for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
This is a great book. I've read it, and I really enjoyed it. I read the first chapter.
Partially.
I wanted to start with one of the most common questions on the minds of Americans these days recently, the testing and the cheating of teachers that's been going on.
That's a really good and really important question, but one which I certainly can't answer, and even most economists, they can't answer either.
I just asked a really hard, long question because I thought that would make him talk for a long time, but apparently that had nothing to do with the book.
I want to start and talk about Freakonomics. I know that some people watching may not be familiar with the book.
How dare they?
How dare they? It's a bestseller. What are they thinking?
Boy, is she this poised all the time?
Yeah, she is. I mean, it's scary sometimes.
You are pretty bold, borderline politically incorrect.
Yeah.
I mean, you have things like the N-word, you have abortion, but I think that that's good because you gave readers the real deal.
Yeah, the whole, right, that's exactly right.
Hello, there it is.
Very good.
Wow.
Wow, indeed, I say. I was blown away by how well Cherie was doing. Cherie seemed extremely comfortable interviewing Mr. Freakonomics' author.
Stephen, I'm glad I have you here tonight to talk about your book, Freakonomics. What a privilege it must have been to work with Stephen Levitt on a New York Times bestseller.
Levitt is a really remarkably unusual and creative economist. Most people, when they hear the word economist, kind of glaze over and think about big, important things that you probably don't understand much about.
Absolutely.
It's trying to use data. That's what it's really about, is trying to use data to describe what's actually free agents and thinkers and writers and scholars. But even more significant, I mean, he becomes kind of proxy.
I don't even know what he's talking about, and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, totally. No idea.
So that's the way I see our role.
I found that fascinating.
Hi, nice to have you here. One of my favorite parts of the book was reading about the names. And so what would you say about my name, Cecile?
Guessing that you come from a family that had pretty high income, but that's just my guess from your name.
Is she for real? My parents. Other things I've done on TV, it's more fun. Like, hey, it's Cecile down here and we're at Carlos O'Brien's bar. Woo, let's party! Like, it's more me being fun, not like, so. Today in the war, like, I never talk like that, ever.
Stephen, it's so nice to have you here this evening. You have a best-selling book.
I do.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah. So basically, overall in your book, economics is the study of incentives. Why do you think that is? I have no problem with the intro. It's a pleasure having you. You know, you have a bestseller. When it got into the actual content of the book, I like your suit.
Hey, thanks.
Andrea didn't really read any more than maybe the introduction and the table of contents. So I was nervous that maybe she wouldn't have the best questions to ask.
When did you finally decide that you had created a bestseller?
The odds were very, very, very good that it would be a total dud, and we had no reason to suspect otherwise.
Right. Well,
It's an honor to have you here with us.
So she's bailing as quickly as she can.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Tonight we'll probe one of the most enigmatic journalistic minds of the 21st century.
They got enigmatic.
What are your thoughts, like maybe some solutions to these high gas prices?
So one piece of conventional wisdom about gas is that gas is really expensive. Well, it's really not.
My strategy was, okay, I'm gonna ask him about something really important that's going on today, see what he says, and from there, I'm just gonna kind of like feed off what he's telling me.
I really appreciate you being here
Thanks
and
for
taking
having
the
me.
time to talk to us.
Okay,
So,
thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
She was able to present a very professional demeanor. I don't think that I would be able to do what she did.
You did so good, you look like a newswoman.
I did?
Yeah, I was so proud of you.
Okay, ladies, the votes are in, and our panel of TV news judges have determined that the best interview was given by Okay, ladies, the votes are in, and our panel of TV news judges have determined that the best interview was given by Cherie.
After I won, I felt really good that I studied. It made me feel like I accomplished something. Like I studied very hard, therefore I won.
I wasn't expecting her to win at all. I think I did really well, and I was surprised I didn't win. It was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Sheree, you were just really prepared, but also your manner of asking questions and getting answers was terrific. You're a star.
Thank you.
You're terrific. I work on a TV newscast every day, and you could work with us tomorrow.
How would you do that?
Congratulations, Sheree. You and your partner are safe from elimination, and that also means that you get to send one team to the elimination room. And I will see you all then.
I am so proud of myself. Maybe I really do have a future as a newscaster.
Challenge definitely did solidify my worst fear about Tori, and that is she's lazy when it comes to studying. But I want to discuss how she's feeling and help her out today, because if we're sent to the elimination, it's dependent on both of us.
Do you need any help, or do you want me to read anything and help you summarize something, or?
They're helping me just fine. I just don't want to get into a conversation with you and then we start arguing because I'm not comfortable talking with you. It's hard talking to you because you make me feel like I'm worthless. You really do.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
How can you come at me like yesterday when we got out of the interview? You didn't make me feel like I even tried. Like, I did try.
I know, but you have to put in the effort too.
I put in a lot of effort, that's the thing. I guess you don't see what I put in and what I do. I've been upset all night because of that. I came out of the newsroom and I saw Sanjay. Oh God, did I look stupid?
Well.
He didn't say, well, good job, it's all good, hang in there. I can't believe he would talk to me like that. I don't understand why you think that I wasn't trying to put my effort into what I wanted to do and what I was trying to learn.
I was angry because you didn't want to study. I was willing to help you out last night.
I have the right to get some rest. I have the right to get some rest. Maybe you want to think and learn every freaking minute of your life, but that's not me.
I just wish Tori would accept my apology and put it behind her. It seems like Tori's more worried about the fight between us than studying.
I can't even be near him because when someone, no, you don't talk to me like that, you don't do me like that.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Nate, you won the stand-up comedy competition. That gives you and Cecile the power to pick one team to send to the elimination room. So, who's it going to be?
This is by far the hardest thing that we've had to do in the house so far. So it is with a heavy heart that we chose Sanjay and Tori.
Okay, Sheree, you won the Anchor Woman Challenge. Who are you going to send?
I want to let this girl know that I think that she's an absolute sweetheart and that I really, really love her guy, but we had to do it. I had to choose Aaron and Drew. Nate and Cece and Pi and myself talked about it, and it doesn't make any sense to put a strong team to go into the elimination room and they come back out, they're coming back out with a vengeance. So we tried to put two of the weaker teams up for elimination.
Sanjay and Tori, Aaron and Drew, you are headed to the elimination room. Ladies, you'll be answering questions on current events. Guys, you'll be tested on things that make women laugh. But by the end of the night, one of you will be headed home.
I really wanted to wear my favorite shirt. This is, my Star Trek uniform. This, people know me as someone who likes Star Trek. Come on. Just like a Vulcan, I try to keep my emotions down. I try and keep logical and keep, smiling, through this difficult time.
1, 2, 3,
go Geese!
There's definitely a sense that this could be it. And I feel like, no, I'm not done. Like, I want to still have these conversations and learn things from these people, and I'm not done learning from them.
It sucks that Sanjay and I are not working well together. I don't even feel comfortable talking to him, asking him questions.
The state of my team is complete dysfunction and disarray. I prepared for this expecting little to nothing from Tori. If we are to win tonight, I believe the load lies square on my shoulders.
Sanjay and Tori, Drew and Aaron, welcome to the elimination room. Here's how it works. Each of you will be given a series of questions. The team that answers the most questions correctly stays in the game. Ladies, you're going to go first. Guys, please take a step back. Okay, now during the quiz, the other teams will be watching you from the comfort of the viewing room upstairs. Okay, Tori, you have the first pick. Which number would you like?
Number 1.
Number 1. In what year is the next U.S. presidential election scheduled to occur?
2008. Oh.
November 2006.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Correct answer is 2008. Okay, Aaron, it is your pick. Which number would you like?
4.
Number 4.
She's so nervous.
What is Japan's unit of currency called?
She doesn't know it.
Yen.
That is correct. Okay, Tori, it's back to you. The score is 1-0. Which number would you like?
3.
On Wall Street, what does NYSE stand for?
New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, you guys.
I'd give it a try just in case.
I was gonna say national something system. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Right, that is incorrect. The correct answer is the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, Aaron, here we go. Your question is, name one of the co-authors of Freakonomics.
Stephen Levitt.
Yeah, girl.
Johnny on the spot with that.
That is correct, and that is 2 in a row. Very well done. Okay, guys, it's your turn. Come on back up. Okay, Sanjay, so here's where we are. If you get one question wrong, you and Tori are out of the game. And also, Drew, if you're able to get either of your questions right, you will send them out of the game. Okay, Sanjay, you have the first pick. Which number would you like?
Mike, I'd like to take card number 4, please.
Number 4. Here's your question. What sitcom is inspired by the childhood experiences of Chris Rock?
Everybody hates Chris.
Now remember, you need to get this right to stay in the game.
Growing up with Chris?
That was a good guess.
That's an awesome guess.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is Everybody Hates Chris. Congratulations, Drew. You and Aaron are staying in the game. Tori and Sanjay, unfortunately, your time with us is over, but I hope that you can take a few things out of your experiences with us. I wish you the best of luck. But now, I have to ask you to leave the mansion. Well, congratulations, you two. You get to stay in the house. The rest of the teams are upstairs. They've been watching. They know how good Aaron was. Why don't you head upstairs and rejoin them, and I will see you guys and the rest of the group tomorrow.
Thanks.
It hasn't hit me that I'm eliminated. It's really sad going home early. I wasn't here long enough to prove myself, you know, so.
This was a huge opportunity being here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capitalize on the opportunity. But, you know, I did enjoy my time. I met a bunch of new friends. I did take in a lot of advice from the different women in the house. If I could say one thing to the beauties, I'd just say, you know, give geeks a chance. We're great people. I guess I'll see you around.
No doubt. Take care.
Hug it out.